Hello everyone. Before I start, I want to ask a question. What is the most powerful device known to a man? Louder, louder. It's an idea. A simple idea from a human mind has the power to change the world. For example, the idea of using internet for education or internet for knowledge. Internet facilitates our lifelong learning and it takes it to a whole new level. Today we are in the digital generation and we call ourselves the millennials. Internet creates a great pathway for us, and how can we ensure that more people benefit from this opportunity? How can we ensure that more people can use it for their personal development and life improvement? We see Bangladesh is a small country with 160 million people. Here most of the people are deprived from the proper rights of education or proper educational system. Bangladesh has the 8th largest population in the world, which means that the education problem in Bangladesh is also the 8th largest. I want to share two stories. This is a girl, her name is Runi. She lives in Bogora. She wants to be a doctor, but there are no medical coaching centers or medical institutions in Bogora, so she cannot get admitted in those. Considering the current situation of the country, her parents won't send her to Dhaka to attend the medical coaching centers. As a result, she could not take adequate preparations for the medical examinations and she could not get through the medical examinations. She could not be a doctor. This is what we call a geographic barrier that stopped her from achieving her dream. Then this is another boy, his name is Rohim. He gave SEC exam in 2015. For the SEC exam, we know that there are a lot of coaching centers which charge a lot of money, and the private tutors which also charge a lot of money. His father is not economically solvent. As a result, he could not get admitted on those coaching centers and take necessary preparations. His dream ended with a bad result of SEC exam, and this is what we call the economic barrier that stopped him from achieving his dream. Then there is information barrier. All the information that we want are scattered. For example, if I consider myself, I want to get into IBA, the IBA University. I get into IBA coaching center and learn about IBA only. I do not know the admission procedure, the marks distribution, the number of seats, the departments, about BUET. It creates a problem for us. There is not a single platform that we can get all the information. This is what we call an information barrier that stops us from achieving what we want. Some of us actually thought about this problem and came up with the idea of 10-minute school. 10-minute school provides a one-stop solution to all the students so that they can get all the information in one place, all the necessary requirements in one place. They can learn, practice and progress with the help of this website. We are on the verge of creating a massive disruption in the education industry of Bangladesh by changing the way the students learn. Now, how does this process actually works? First of all, we have created an interface. As we can see, this is the website interface, which is very user-friendly. You can access it from your mobile, and you can also access it from your desktop or computers. As you sign into the website, you see a lot of topics here, which you can take a test, which you can learn, which you can progress. There are a wide range of information in one platform, one resource that you can get all the information from. Now, how does the idea actually works? Mainly, there are 3 parts of the website: learn, practice, and progress. With the help of different tutorials, with the help of different ebooks, videos, you can learn. Then you can take categorized practice tests on the topics that you have learned. And finally, you can see your progress, that how do you stand among different hundreds of others who are taking the test. And after taking few tests, you get confident enough and you take more tests and develop yourself. Now, what is the main pain of the students of Bangladesh? As I've said, first of all, the coaching centers are commercialized. They charge a lot of money. Most of us, many of us cannot afford a home tutor who also charge a lot of money. There is no lack of source where we can get all the valid information. There is no resource where we can get all the valid information in one place. Books in many cases do not give us the full idea, and in many cases different schools, different colleges, they cannot finish the whole syllabus. So it creates a problem for them. The online resources that we have, they either charge for money or their schedule or timing do not match the timing of ours. So these are the main struggles, the pains of the students of Bangladesh. That's why we have created this website, the 10-minute school. Now, first of all, the learn phase, where you can learn with the help of different tutorials and videos. Now, these tutorials are categorized in different topics, where you have a requirement, you can learn from it. There's also a comment section. Now, how does this comment section work? Whenever you have a problem regarding a certain topic, certain sentence, or certain phrase about the video, you can comment there and we give a feedback. We get back to you in a certain time and we answer your queries. Now, ebooks is very much important for our website because these ebooks explain the complex topics in an easy and interesting manner. Here we can see ebooks regarding maths, a difficult topic of maths. It's clearly explained with the help of the visualization, with the help of symbols, which help the students to understand them in an easy and interesting manner. Now, infographics. We have a wide range of very funky and creative infographics in our website, which give the students an idea about the different procedure. Here we can see an infographic of BUET. Now, in this infographic, on 10 seconds, we'll give you a clear idea about the procedures, the admission marks, the admission test of this university. So it will help the students to understand better and retain also. The practice section is the second part of the website. Here you can take practice tests based on the topics you have learned. There is a time limit which helps you to understand that how much time are you actually taking for each test. So it will give you an idea that how much time you need in an admission test. You get detailed result within seconds after taking the test. One great thing about the website is you can compare your ever score with the scores of others, so that you actually know where do you stand among different hundreds of people taking the test and how much you should strive to get better. Now, it also shows the correct answers with explanation. Now, we have seen a lot of good guides, a lot of books. They provide correct answer, but they do not say why is it correct. So with the help of the explanation, you will get an idea, you will get an insight that why is it a correct answer and where have you gone wrong. It will get deep into your mindset and will help you to do better. We have point giving section on the progress section, which will help you to understand that where do you stand among different people taking the test. And there is also a detailed log where we track everything the day you sign in to the day you have been taking the test. This is mainly the progress section. Now, what is the unique features of the website? Why is it actually unique? First of all, the tests are synchronized in such a way that you can learn on the categorized topics. There is a comparison tool which helps you, which acts as a feedback mechanism, which tells you that where do you stand among difference of people who are taking the test. And finally, there is a target setting option which gives you the days of remaining for the admission test, and which helps you to understand how much you are progressing through the remaining days. The courses offered in the website are from admission test, academic exam, aptitude test, and recruitment test. We have everything from the university admission test to IELTS, GRE, GMAT, which will help the students to learn about different topics. We have done some research and found that most of the students belong to JSC section in Bangladesh, which contribute to around 14.5%, and finally the HEC, which contribute around 8.5%. Now, what is the impact of the website? How did the people actually get benefited? We have received hundreds and thousands of messages which say that this is a very creative website. Why isn't a website like this when I was small, when I was a kid? And we have also received messages like it's a revolutionary website, which helps us to understand that how are people actually getting benefited from it and where are the lackings so that we can correct them for the better benefit of the society. Now, with these resources, with this idea, we thought that it would be an easy journey for us. So when we had this idea, we gave it to a developer who took around 6 months, wasted our time and money, but could not come up with a website. We thought that to art is human might make mistakes, so we gave it to another developer who took around 1.5 months but could not come up with the website. But finally, our founder Ayman Bhaiya, with the help of two brothers from BUET, came up with the website, and it's finally running. There are more than 500 users in the website currently, and more than 200 to 250 users use this website every day on a regular basis. The upcoming milestones for us are, first of all, we are going to launch a software and vocational course which will give the students a clear idea about using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and different creative software. Now, why is it actually being taken place? Because in job life, in our everyday lives, in competitions, we require different designing, different video making skills. So it will give them a clear idea about them. Now, we are going to launch a university section. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this university section is going to be the first of its kind in Bangladesh. Currently, we are working with NSU, we are working with DU, we are working with BUET to give a university section which will give us students a clear idea about the topics of the university. Many of us, like me, when I pass my HEC exam, I actually did not know what will I be taught when I get into a university. What will topics like marketing and finance explain? So this will give the students an idea that which topics are we going to be taught in marketing, in finance, in different topics. so that we clearly know that the passion we want to follow. Now, in conclusion, for billions of children around the world, the right to proper education remains inaccessible. Nelson Mandela once said that education is a powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. Your contribution, along with ours, is important so that we can make education a fundamental right that no one has ever paid for. We want to ensure that every piece of information is just a click away. Thank you very much.